Since today's the end of the year, I thought it'd be fun to show off some of my games. Up, well, best way to end up 2025. Well, let's take a look at them now. Alright, here's Cat, 100 Games of One, collection game. Arrow the Aerobat, one of the failed mascots of the 90s from the Super Nintendo days. Riser. I'm sure you know this game from my Game Box review and the stream of the classic game from this one. I just gotta show this game off one of these days. Another Aerobat. Here's some memories from the PlayStation game era. Anyone see might look at it. Here's a little bit of something from Newgrounds. The Angry Video Game Nerd. Play a shitty game that suck ass. And play a hard game too. Some puzzle games. And a zombie game. Get into some arcades, huh? Anthem Blast. Hey, that's one of the successors to Wario Land 4. Other than Pizza Tower. I should play this game a little bit more. Another Crab's Treasure. Been here a lot with this game. You control a crab, use a fork for a weapon, try to find his home. The Donkey Kong games. Like Side Bike, Gladius, Punch Out. Here's Tetris. Gotta have those. And here's a Zelda clone right here. Arcade room. And here's Paradise. Well, a lot of different type of games. Yeah, I think this is Konami's collection here. RZ. We're playing the CDI Zelda feedback. Pretty much a successor to those two games. And an honorary member of the Zelda Clone Collection. I wonder if the Game Boy version of this game will come out. Attack the Karens! Pretty much a shooter type. I love it. Hole Attack. Just a mediocre game where you suck things in a giant hole. Atari. Kinda glad they're still around making games. Mostly putting all kinds of stuff. Like this one. What should try out the Telltale games one of these days? Uh, Blaster Manager. Here's where I had nice memories. Kinda think added some DLC characters like Shantae, Shovel Knight, and two other characters. Hmm. And this was trying to be a successor to the Castlevania, like Bloodstain. The old classic from the Nintendo 3DS. Brought that back here. And here's one of the best Legend of Zelda clones ever. Blossom Tales. Definitely gotta stream this game one of these days. Burger time! Oh, Bubsy, what could go wrong? A lot of things with a failed mascot. Capcom's arcade collection. And other their beat 'em up type of games. Like Final Fight, and all kinds of stuff. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Mm-hmm. Huh. A classic beat 'em up type. And a Zelda clone. Always gotta have those type of games. Here's Castlevania. Brooms are in the collections. The Cat Quest. And there's a lot of these. We either fighting cats or dogs. Here's Contra. Always gotta bring those games back to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Collect. If the only game I'm more interested in is in the third game, was have fond memories of. Cuphead. I'm running through it with against playing bosses and sometimes head run stages as well. Darksiders. Some people call this a Zelda clone, but for me, try to mix up between Devil May Cry and God of War. That's what they're trying to move on to. Here's a classic as well. Devil May Cry. Yep. Think I give this game a try with the Undertale series. Good old classic Aladdin and Lion King. Just what classic Disney's pretty good, but nowadays they're just failing bad. Doom, 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 doom. Bonanza. I gotta get around to playing this game one of these days. Maybe get this game before. Well, some of these games are not available anymore, but maybe bring them into my system. This is more like a cartoon than an actual game. Huh. And this game mixes up all kinds of platforming. The Final Fantasy games. Gotta have those for classic RPGs. I might do Fire Emblem next year. Gotta get this game streamed up one of these days. We're not so caught up with other ones. What about daily dues for every day? Trust me, Guardian Tales is a good game. Gyro boss. Can't defeat the boss, but you can dodge them all you can. Little do. What a nice Zelda clones in the game. For the time. Oh boy, this game just creeps me out. Compared to the other one with there's no game, this one actually tries to kill you. Kind of why there's two little dudes in here. I was kind of unfair with the copyright with this game. A lot of copyrighted music kind of blocks off from certain countries. A little bit unfair with that. Huh. Remember from Faint and Brave with a DLC character? Matt Rats is this game. Huh. The latest Zelda clone in the system. Pretty fun with the mixture with Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. The Mega Man games. Always a classic. And they're coming out with Star Force next. And I'm adding that to the collection as well. And here's a game I gotta finish as well. My Switch Force. Same company made the Shantae games. Hide my games! Fun moment. Blobs Attack. One of the weirdest games ever. You mud. And here's another weird one. Point and click. And Yanko loves giving out to museums. The welcome tour of Switch 2. Just more of a tutorial type. Nobody saves the world. I should show that game up one of these days. Notes. It's a Zelda clone. And two. I love collecting them. Pac-Man World. Gotta have those in the system somewhere. Good old Morona and her good friends. And Empire Adventures. Always a fun play out. And the other Wario 4 expired game. Pizza Tower. Well, this is actually Switch to edition. Don't know why they put them in separate orders though. Plumbers don't wear ties. Yeah, another weird game. Ah, the Pokemon stuff. Now we're getting to a good start here. Maybe we should show off the Pokemon one of these days. Okay. Uh, Here comes NES Classics. Yeah, I definitely love their Morona character. Pie Tetris. And here's a Switch 2 edition. River City Girls. Another game made by Way Forward. Same as Shantae. Rainbow. Another game Shantae's in as well. Sam and Max. The Telltale games. Might give him a look at one of these days. Saga the Moon Priest. Save the dog. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I remember this game from the PS3 days and wonder why I never got into the Nintendo Wii U. Well, now it's on Switch because it feels like a Nintendo game. Huh, gotta snag this before this can get taken down. And you playing with the Sega Sega Online system. You gotta have Sonic somewhere. Here's a few mediocre Zelda clones. And Shantae herself. Oh, the favorite of mine. You're ready to go. I tried beating their games in 3 streams. And still did. Shovel Knight. Made a lot of cameos. Uh, Teamwork Dig. But under my mind, some areas is getting some cash. Suicide Guy. Remember these guys? This game is actually made by the same guys who made the My Child of Age. Yes, I might as well give him at least a tryout. Shredder's Revenge. And one of these days I might get back with this game. My stream one of these. Tetris. Can't go wrong with it. Gotta have it. And here's a little mediocre RPG where Pokemon and Zelda had a child. And it's this game. The Plucky Squire. Good old memories when I started streaming that game. Might put him in a couple shorts. I the best test game ever, with being short. Can I start my Nintendo Switch 2 streams without it? And there is no game. I love playing with that AI quite a bit. So fun to tease. Huh. I heard a lot of good things about this game. Then I should play it one of these days. West of Loathing. Another fun gem. And during my Wind Waker stream, I got mentioned with this game. I will give it a look at one of these days. Huh. Now, this is a pretty fun game. It might get streamed again one of these days with Magic Mode. Winter games? Maybe when it gets snowy outside, I just might show this game off. Winter Boy? Huh. I say a pretty fun platformer. You want those games? Yep, got lot of mixed games here. And here's another series made by the same company as Suicide Guide and My Tree of Trial of Ages. Wood Tree of Deluxe. I actually tried playing it. It's pretty fun once you get used to controls. Idris Union. Got good memories with this game. Made on the was on PlayStation Portable. Now it's here. Zombies ate my neighbors. Let's take a look at groups. I did stream most of these games, except for Risky Revenge. I gotta refresh this list. The Legend of Zelda clones. Up here is the main series and games that they're in as well. The honorary member of this group, RZ, if you count the CDI games as Zelda games. And Nintendo refused to acknowledge them, but here's this one news. And now for the clones. Good old Blossom Tales, one of my favorite Zelda clones in the series. And this game's also pretty good with Zelda clone as well. Darksiders, more like Devil May Cry and God of War styled. You trying to be like Zelda? Yeah, right. Little do. Not a fun Zelda game. Kinda wonder why there's two of these. Hyrule Warriors. And there's the newest member of the Zelda clone family, My Child of Ages. And fun fact, in year 2026 is Legend of Zelda 40th anniversary. This is also my 40th birthday as well. Talk about a lot of milestones there. There's the Pokemon games. Here's Shantae, Have Genie Hero, and Wave 4 is one of my favorite gaming companies. So I played most of their games. And Shantae is a fun character. And cat games. Been finding a lot of these and thought, might as well put them in here. Good old Tetris. Can't go wrong with that. Arcade Chiefs. Collection. Where there's more than one game in a pack. And that goes here. I should update this. Maybe there's got a lot more games in here. Along with other packs that needs an update. Hmm. Yeah, game compound collections like Capcom, Konami, Namco. Mega Man. I'm definitely putting the Star Force in this collection as well. Cowabunga! Mine is Switch Force. Yep, Wave Force is going strong with their games. And now for the beat 'em ups. Just beat up your enemies. Hmm. And the same guys that gave us Shantae. Also good with their beat 'em ups. Like River City Girls. So fun. JRPGs. Another favorite of mine. Here's one I actually snagged before they got pulled from the eShop. Final Fantasy. Star Ocean. The same guys that gave us the Final Fantasy games. Okay, that's all the games. Let's take a look at what we got on the online so far. And here's a convenient way. The GameCube games can only get a Nintendo Switch 2. The potential one stream this game. Game Boy Advance. Some advanced version of some Mario games. Metroid, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2. Mario's one game I rarely play with, but Wario's a fun character. Force Wars. I might stream that game one of these days. Especially since I got everything to unlock the Hurricane Slash from that I couldn't do from last time. But Redemption, I will do everything. Another Dimps game. Kind of wonder if they're gonna bring their Sonic games over to this collection as well. Mario Luigi, one of the first games in the series. Mm-hmm. Nintendo 64, the Nintendo's first 3D console. Good old Super Mario. Always gotta have him somewhere in this collection. Yoshi Story. 007. Got a lot of memories with that. Yeah, popular shooter type of game. Star Fox. Blast Corps. Benzo Tootie. Wonder where's Kazoo Benzo Tootie's at. I'm sure they're bringing that game soon though. Ocarina of Time. One of their newest additions. I tell you, I'm not a big fan of the Mario Party series or any of the sports. Mm-hmm. Star Fox 2. Good old classic Zelda. Never can go wrong with it. Huh. How funny they have Bubsy in a game collection and they also had it here as well. Mm-hmm. Donkey Kong Country. Earthworm Jim, one of the weirdest games and yet hardest ever. Pretty fun game too. Huh. Guys, where I see Rare coming to Nintendo's systems, despite they're now owned by Microsoft. But I guess they have a good deal going on lately. Breath of Fire. Might give that game a stream one of these days. Kirby's Avalanche, or Puyo Puyo was really called. The Game Boy system. Mario Land. Tetris, the game that came packaged with the Game Boy. They got more Mega Man games here. Fun fact: despite this game did help the Pokemon coming out, no Pokemon games. And here's the last. Good old NES days. And there's a lot. A lot of sports, a lot of Zelda games, a lot of Nintendo owned properties. And if I remember correctly, they had problems with unlicensed stuff like Bible games, Color Dreams, and put stuff to that in the when Super Nintendo came out. And that's it. Well, that's all for this video. Barrysun signing out.